Hello everyone, and today I'll be showing you how to make a clutch bot like this one. You could choose the difficulty, you just have to change a few settings in your command block. And you would just fall into the void to respawn, and then you would just click a button for the blocks to go away. And then you could just go again. And you do have infinite blocks. But it does get hard. Okay, time for the tutorial. I am not really organized with my command blocks, but you're just gonna have to figure out where to put them. First you want to make a void area by going into one of the corners, copy the coordinates, and then go somewhere else but not out of the world border and go to the bedrock layer, and then run this command. Slash fill tilde 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 and then the coordinates that you saved. Oh, I forgot to save them. And then you type in air, and then it'll clear space, and you might have to repeat it multiple times until you get it how big you want. Okay, first thing we are going to do is make a regenerating island. Which command block is this? I think it's this one. Okay, so basically what you want to do is grab the coordinates of where you want. You could either look at this block, or you could stand wherever you want it, and then, oh my god, copy the coordinates, and then go to the other corner you want, and then run this command, slash fill, oh, you have to put this in a command block, slash fill, tilde, 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 put your coordinates in, and then whatever block you want. But you put that in a repeating and always active command block, 0 tick delay, unless you're lagging, so you would have to put the tick delay up. But that might just be the easiest part of this. What are we doing next? Let's do the infinite blocks. So as you can see, if I move this, the blocks will just come back. So that's what this command block does. What this command block does. It is on repeat and always active, 0 tick delay. Slash replace item, no space, and then space entity at a slot.hotbar 8 wool 2. It could be wool 1, but it might not give you wool fast enough, so then you aren't able to clutch. So I just made it 2. So I have 2 in that slot at all times. So that's another easy command. And now we're getting to a harder part. So this looks like a lot, but it's not too hard. So before you do that, you want to do this one, which just TPs your mob to itself. So if I were to kill it and get a spawn egg of it, and it has to be a hostile mob that will attack players. So no matter where you put it, it is going to be teleported there, no matter where. So then you want to put it in the middle of your area, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So my middle would be right here. Where can't I place it? What? I was just lagging. Okay, so place it in the middle of where you want it. well, where you want your knockback bot to be. So then if you stand right here, it'll knock you straight back. If you stand right here, it'll knock you kind of diagonal. This does work for like if you're trying to learn how to clutch diagonally. You just have to make it face diagonal, like the wall would be right here and your piglin would be right here. And now for one of the hard parts. So you could type this in chat so you could get it right, because there's like help in the chat instead of like in the command block. You're kind of just guessing. Like if you do / it'll give you options in the chat, and if you do F, it'll do fill, fog, and you could do fill, and then it'll try and help you out. But just put in / execute. You don't need to put a / there. As @e type equals pigman _pigman at s run. So that's basically just saying that we want this command block to act like this pigman, which is what the execute as is, and then at s run damage, which will do the damage, but we want it to be at this pigman, so then if we're over here, it'll knock us back, and if we're over here, it'll knock us back. So then run damage at p has item equal, at p bracket has item equal curly bracket, I think, item equals whatever item you want. I do the block that I'm going to be clutching with, or it'll turn off. So just use the block that you're clutching with. Comma location equals slot dot weapon dot main hand curly bracket 0, and the 0 is how much damage you want it to do. You don't want it to do any damage to you, so then you could just be knocked back infinitely. And then contact is the damage type. You could use any damage type in the game. I just use contact. And then entity at e type equals zombie pigman. So it'll run this command as the zombie pigman, and it wants it to be the zombie pigman, so then if you're over here, it'll knock you back like I explained. If you weren't to say it was a zombie pigman, then you would just be damaged right here, and it'll like just boost you up instead of knocking you back. So you want this to be behind a wall, or you could just have it there, and then you could just clutch. So that's the hardest part of this. Now, this is useless for me. Now you just have to make the function to fill in the blocks. Like if you were to place a bunch of blocks, you could just click this button to get rid of them. So it's basically just what I showed you to get rid of the void. So you grab one set of coordinates. You could go up however far you want it to go. You might have to use multiple command blocks for it to go the entire way if you were that good at clutching that you could go all the way over there. But you just want to grab the corners, like right here, in case you clutch way down here. So you'd grab the corners of your build where you want to be clutching on, or you would grab this corner and then go back, so then it'll take all the blocks that's in between that corner and me. And then you want to copy the coordinates of the corner on the build and do /fill and then paste your coordinates. And then you want to go to the other side, copy your coordinates, and then put it in the command block. And then type air. That's pretty much it, but you do want to add a tick delay to the damage part where it'll knock you back, or it'll be almost impossible. My game's frozen right now. Okay. But I like it on 15 tick delay. because it's hard and not too easy, so I can get some practice. But that's pretty much it. If you want you to always spawn on your island, enter your settings, and then in the world game section, respawn radius 0. If it was like at 10, which is the default, well, that was the default for me, and then you were to fall off, it might not respawn you on the island like this. It'll respawn you somewhere within 10 blocks. But if it's at 0 and you die, it'll respawn you exactly where you set your respawn, the world spawn. So you would want to go to where you want your world spawn to be, and then go into chat, click the / button, and set world spawn. But now if I die, it'll respawn me exactly where I wanted it. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.